Hello and welcome. I'm George Eliason. Yesterday, journalist Eva Bartlett was posting images from the prison in Yelenovka where Ukraine fired HIMARS on their own Azov battalion that surrendered it at Azovstal in Mariupol. Now, as she posted the pictures, a group called Citizen Journos asked her if she was on the scene, to which she replied yes. Now that in itself is just normal fare. But American-Ukrainian activist and, well, honestly, Nazi lover, Louise Mensch piped in. And she wrote, "Hear that, Ukrainian SOF?" She's essentially pointing a weapon at this journalist's head. Now, what Miss Mensch failed to realize is that this is actually against the law and is considered terrorism. The Talon Manual for Cyber Warfare is what governs all of this. It is the golden rule in the US for cyber prosecutions. When they wrote Talon 1, and it was the same people that put together the information war going on right now, including the Atlantic Council, NATO, Stratcom COE, a bunch of lawyers, as well as the companies behind the information war, they made some ambiguities that I found. And it had to do with who had recourse. Now, normally, under the laws of war, citizens don't have any recourse. But this ambiguity that they left there opened up, a few possibilities for me. So I pointed this out to the people running the information operation. Well, why wouldn't I? I needed it changed. We needed this cleared up so there could be recourse. I pointed out that under the points that they wrote, a person could physically go up and shoot this person that's acting as a terrorist and harming them if they were willing to relocate to another country. It's kind of out there, right? Well, they addressed it very specifically, by the way, in Talon 2. They wrote, civilians have no recourse because this is war. But they also, because of the points I made, said that they have recourse against terrorists under state and local laws. And this is where things get really funky for Ms. Mensch. Essentially, Louise Mensch pointed a gun at Eva Bartlett's head from the United States. Now, under local terrorism laws, wherever Ms. Mensch is standing at the moment that she sees this video, if they have right to self-defense laws, meaning if someone is standing in front of you with deadly intent and they mean to kill you, you can kill them first. That's the position she's in. Miss Mensch is acting like an active shooter. And if, in a case, if we look at what happened in that mall, that's a real possibility of an outcome for people like Miss Mensch, because they are directing bullets for a foreign country. And most of the time, this is going on against citizens of their own country. When I pointed this out to Ukraine supporters in specific groups, Ukraine responded. And they put up a notice saying that yes, because of what they're doing in their own countries, they, in most cases, will be considered terrorists. And this has real offline ramifications. The law makes no distinction between an online terrorist and an offline terrorist. So that point is something that needs to be made clear to these people. Now, do I want people to go out and start, open carrying, looking for these people? No. They need to be prosecuted. This is what needs to happen. And people like Louise Mensch can't get away with this kind of thing anymore.